Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Planescape Torment with myself, Waze, and Mort and the Nameless One. So it has been a while. I haven't actually played this for probably 2 or 3 months. So it's almost like, for those who've read my channel updates, you'll understand. So I'm going to try and get back into this and get a good flow going. Refamiliarize myself with everything and see where we are. What I do know. We are looking for Farad. We still haven't found my journal, and we are in Ragpickers Square. I've also adjusted the volume a little bit because I just had a quick look back on the previous videos and I felt I was shouting a little bit. So I've turned the volume down my end. So just let me know if the sound is still okay. If there's anything that seems amiss, let me know and I can fix that. Hopefully, though, it will all be good. So let's get looking. Let's go and talk to everyone. I've had some comments from people. Let me try this. Perfect. Yep, that was one tip I had. I think it was Arakor. Thank you for that. Just about the equals key being the select all button. I've also had tips about making sure I speak to absolutely everyone. So that is what I'm going to do. And also, just on the whole, whether or not I stay as a fighter or turn to a mage, I don't know yet. I will admit I have been deliberating over whether to change that. For now, I'm going to carry on as is and see where things go. But the longer I go on, the more a mage is tempting. We shall see. Let's get moving. Who can we speak to? What is... There we go. I'm rechecking buttons. So, Ragpickers Square. Let's talk to this person over here. Oh, they've just disappeared. Oh, there he is. Hello. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this, even from afar, though obviously weak and decrepit. This long, thin fingers and sunken eyes... his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. Hello? He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You deader? What did you say? You... He licks his lips again and his long, spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. You deader. He glances to your left and then his eyes dart back to you. Dead? Dead? Hungry. He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Okay. I don't really want this guy touching me. I'm not going to let him touch me. His hands claw the empty air where you were, and he gives a low whine like a pained dog. Hungry. Okay, just step back a bit. His hand suddenly shoots out to catch a fat white grub that was squirming in a nearby heap of offal. Ugh. You feel your stomach churn as he takes the maggot and shoves it into his mouth. He chews it slowly, then swallows. You dead? No, I'm not dead. You look dead. He scratches himself beneath his robe and you suddenly notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there's a ring on it. Still hungry. Okay, what do you usually eat? He makes a snuffling noise like a pig. Dead. Okay, that's worrying if he thinks I'm dead and he eats the dead. Okay, what's that finger bone around your neck? He looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly snaggletooth parody of a grin. Snack. He looks ready to chew on it. Okay. Okay, do I stop him? Tell him not to eat it? I don't want to tell him to have a bite off me. No, no, I do not. Getting him a whole other body? So far, that shouldn't actually be too difficult. Yeah. Yeah, don't eat that. I'll bring your whole body to eat rather than that. His eyes gleam and he's distracted from the finger bone. Okay. I'll go fetch some meat for you. Don't eat that finger bone. No meat for you. Farewell. Okay. So I need to find a dead body to bring to this guy. We found finger bones already and we found that they're useful. Didn't we use a finger bone for the portal? So we might need more. I'll speak to this collector. This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Hello? You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood and he takes a step back. What do you want? I'm new in town. What is this place? He frowns at you. You're in the Hive, of course. Dirtiest bit in all the Sigil. Where ye from, Cutter? Ye from the Prime or something? No, but I did have some questions. He raises an eyebrow. I've some for ye then, like what did ye want to know and how badly did ye want to know it? Okay, tell me more about the collectors. I may know all this already, but let's see if he tells me anything new. Look around ye, Cutter. I don't make enough jink to go lighting up the dark for nothing. I've heard this patter before. I'll take a bit of coin. It will, if you wants the chat. Okay. Let's try just giving him a couple. He scoffs. Even Dusty's pay more than that, Cutter. He must not need to know much or anything. Okay, 5 coppers then. Okay, he's happy with that. So, I'm looking for a man named Farad. Farad, what about him? Okay. This sounds like very similar, because I did have a quick look back at the previous video, and a conversation we had almost went, I'm fairly certain, went almost exactly like this when we spoke before. Do you know where he is? I know where the rat bastard isn't. He ain't where most of the collectors call Kip in Ragpickers Square. Yes, this is exactly the same conversation. Let's ask him about a journal. Why not? He just shakes his head, puzzled. Okay, he's not much use to me. He's not much use to me. We shall leave. Let's keep a wandering, Mort. There we go. Okay. Let's speak to this fella, Ratbone. This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. What do you want? I've got some questions. My name's Ratbone, Cutter. I'm a thief for hire in the employ of Sharegrave, the boss of the collectors you see around this square. He pays me mostly to learn his lads to be real quiet-like and how to fight if they runs into a spot of trouble. That's likely the only question I'll answer for you, Cutter. He sniffs and shrugs. I imagine this guy would be useful if I wanted to go down a thief route. I don't really want thief training. I'm looking for a man named Farad. Do you know where he is? Ratbone shakes his head. Nay, I don't. Here he's nearby, though. Some of his lads come running through at times, making for some ideal that's who knows where. Some are up around these elevated platforms, I'll bet, but it's none of me business. He shrugs and spits on the ground. Live and let live, says Ratbone. Okay. So, you said your boss is Sharegrave. Where's he? We were told about him before, I remember. He nods toward the large, dilapidated house beside him. Careful, though, Cutter. He don't like visitors. He's right suspicious of everyone. Sharegrave's not even his real name, just what me and some of the others call him. Okay. Well, thank you for your help. Okay. The underbelly of this platform is thick with razor vine. It looks like it's holding the platform together. Where can we go? Where can we not go? Yellow fingers. This Weasley-looking fellow is skulking about the garbage like a tattered shadow. Seeing you and Mort, he beckons to you. Hist! Hey, skull. Where you get the skull, eh? My skull it is. Give it back to me. What? Mort turns to the hiver. Pike off! Okay. I don't want to attack him. can't even remember what the skull is. This is what happens when you leave a game for too long. Not sure I just want to give it a... Unless he's talking about Mort. He must be talking about Mort. I don't think I have any other skulls. I'll buy the skull from you. Okay, that's an option. I don't want to give him the offer of proving it because... I may end up getting in a fight if this goes wrong, because I don't want to give Mort up. And that's another reason I've been thinking about going mage, because Mort is a fighter, and 2 fighters, yeah, I'd rather have a bit of balance. So, again, I didn't know beforehand what Mort was, who he was, what he did, but as he's an out-and-out fighter, maybe Mort can be my meat shield while I go down a mage route. We shall see. Back to Yellow Fingers, or whatever this guy's name is. This is not your skull. You calling me a liar, eh? Skull's mine, mine. He mumbles for a moment, eyes rolling and darting. You the thief, spitting lies, I'll gut ye. Okay, I wouldn't try it. The man glances at you, eyes narrow. He doesn't look too sure of his chances. He mumbles a bit, but doesn't do anything. Me skull, you're a thief, stealing. What proof do you have that this is your skull? He stares at you for a moment, like you're addled. Spike in mine, talking proof, don't know nothing. Gives me the skull back, nows. He obviously can't prove it, he's just saying it, he's threatening me. Okay. Who are you, exactly? Skull's mine, eh? Give it to me. I'll forget you stole it. He mumbles, his eyes narrowed, darting. Okay. I'm not giving him the skull. I am assuming he's talking about Mort. I could be wrong. I don't know if I haven't looked at my inventory. That probably would have been a good idea before I started. Let's try this. If you can prove to me the skull's yours, then I'll give it to you. It's only fair. He stares at you for a moment. Yep, okay, same. He can't prove it. I've said that already. This isn't your skull. He's accusing me of calling him a liar again. And touch me and you'll be regretting it the short few moments before you die. Okay, he doesn't look too sure of his chances. Okay, how do I get out of this conversation? Because I just want to walk away. That's it. Get lost, mongrel. You suddenly notice that Yellowfingers is standing too close to you and that his hand darts out as if trying to pluck your purse. Okay, I will... What do you think you're doing? He frowns and squints at you like you're addled. Hey? What? I love the truth. You are robbing me, I'm going to kill you. Bluff, you are robbing me, I'm going to kill you. Okay, you were robbing me. Leave and don't let me see you again. Okay, that worked. That worked. Another collector. Let's see if he has anything different to say. This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Hello. What do you want? I got some questions. Do you know where Farad is? Nope, this is all the same answers we had before.
Watched, Chief.
We're being watched?
Natural.
Natural. Natural and casual. Looking like we do more. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, where can I go? Is there anywhere I can go in? Where was the building he was talking? Oh, there is a door there. Let's go up here. This might be where Sharegraves is. Here we go. Okay, who do we have? A collector. Sharegrave. I think we should go and talk to the Sharegrave fella. He seems to be in the know. Tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little that's left is a ragged mess of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten off rather than cut. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. Good day. He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. What do you want? Answer quick before I call in some men to make quick work of you. Who are you exactly? He scoffs and looks at you incredulously. Burke, who I am is the second thing you should have known before you stomped your shivved up corpse-looking self in here. Okay, what's the first thing? That I hate visitors and I loathe strangers. You're both. He sneers and taps his finger to his temple. Figure the rest out on your own. Okay. Look, calm down. I didn't mean any harm. I'm new in town. Oh, you don't say. Well, that makes all piking better then, don't it? Now, I'm going to ask you one more time before your arse hits the street, possibly in several pieces. What do you want? Look, just some questions, that's all. He's quiet for a moment, then nods. That's so. Like what? Okay, I'm looking for a man named Farad. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Oh dear. Now, what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about old blood Farad for? Yeah, let's play this cool. I'm not going to say he's a friend. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I don't want to seem like I'm being evasive either, so he has some things of mine and I want them back. The man's silent for a moment, then cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we've been living or dead. He chuckles. Well, what do you mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead. You follow? You're a collector? Aye, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now, there's only so many deaders at any one time. My bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering deaders, that's much less jink that goes into our pockets. Okay, so Farad's taking bodies too? Aye. So?
Updated my journal.
Okay, we'll have to check the journal. The rub is that he's found a motherload of them. Now, I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigil. He frowns, tapping at his chin. So I'm quite interested in knowing where all the deaders are coming from. Okay. Let's play. The more people we can keep on side, the safer it is. I think at this point, at least until we know exactly what we're dealing with. I could find out for you if you'd like. Oh, aye? And how would you do that? Look, all I need to do is find him. Let me worry about the rest.
Updated my journal.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. I'll even give you 100 copper commons for your trouble. Go up on the platforms, follow them to the north and west. You'll come to a gate that leads to Farad's boat hole. Getting in and getting the information is your deal. And if anyone asks, you don't know me. And we never had this talk, here? Okay. And just so I know and so I don't say anything accidentally, who are you exactly? For a smart cutter, you don't listen too well. Yeah, let's leave it. Let's not push our luck. Right. Journal. Journal it is. What have we got? What have we got here? Find Farad. Find your missing journal. Fetch embalming fluid and needle for Iveen. I am convinced that we did that. If anyone can remember otherwise, I thought we gave it to her. Let me know. Because I can't remember where it is. I'm not sure I have the time to go back looking through five episodes. Look into the matter of the mausoleum's Walking Dead. This was the dustman we spoke to in the Gathering Dust. Okay, so it's seems like a side quest maybe. The mausoleum. Okay, find out where Farad's corpses are coming from. I've agreed to help man in Ragpickers Square find out more about Farad's seemingly endless supply of corpses. He's offered to pay me for the information. He also told me that to find Farad, I would need to follow the platforms over the square north and west to a gate. Okay. So that's what we are doing. Anything else in here of note? Although I don't think we should be touching anything in here. Where's the door? There it is. Come on, Mort. Let's get going.
All right.
We'll head... I don't think we can get up that way, can we? Let's head west first. There's Nod. Okay, let's speak to Nod. As you approach the hooded brown-robed man, you notice that he's mumbling to himself softly and occasionally nodding. Hello. Someone comes to speaks to Nod, aye? He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs, then nods to himself. What can you tell me about this place? He frowns and licks his lips. Ragpickers Square. The square. Trash everywhere, aye? Everywhere. He coughs. And, what are you doing? What do you do? Nothing. Except looking for deaders, nothing else. He sniffs, then gives another hacking cough. He mumbles for a moment and speaks again. Nothing else. Need the jink. Jink. And why are you looking for corpses? He starts nodding without really looking at you. Haul them to the black place, the mortuary. He tilts his head back and forth, then nods again. There, the dusties, they haggles and gives jink. They takes the deader in, they do, aye. And Nod don't talks to them until the next body. He sniffs, wiping at his nose with the back of his hand. Okay. I think I know the answer to this already, but let's just ask anyway. Why did they pay for the corpses? He shrugs. No matter. He smiles, then nods sagely. Jink for me. Jink. Okay. Let's see if he knows anything else. He sniffs, then squints at you. Jink? He taps his head, points at you, then points at his hand. You wants to know something? Jink. Aye, jink. Okay, a couple of coins seems to insult people. Although this guy doesn't seem like he's a full shilling. So let's try a couple of coins. Jink for Nod, jink. He mumbles a moment, hiding the copper coins away in the folds of his robe. Ask Nod, tries to answer. Aye. He coughs for a bit, spitting something off to the side. Lovely. Do you know of a man named Farad? He looks frightened and starts to shake his head. Farad? He scratches his head. What about him? He frowns and shakes his head as if he's not sure he should be speaking with you. Look, you don't need to worry. He has something of mine, and I just know where I can find him. He shakes his head, then mumbles. He glances quickly at you, then begins to murmur again to himself. It sounds like he's uttering a prayer against evil. Not here. In Square. He frowns as if unsure how to explain it. But not in the square. He shakes his head again, then coughs. Okay, what could you tell me about this area? He points to the ground, nodding. The square. Ragpickers Square. Trash everywhere. Sharegrave Square. He mumbles to himself for a moment. What can you tell me about Sharegrave? Sharegrave's shadow long falls over Nod, does? Aye. Nod gives some of his jink to Sharegrave. Sharegrave tell others in his shadow. Watch out for Nod, aye. He sniffs, nodding slowly. Okay. Sharegrave has a bit of exploitation going on all around by the looks of it as well. Let's ask this guy about the journal. No. He shakes his head vigorously. No journal. He sniffs, wiping his nose with his sleeve. Okay, that's all. Thank you. He shakes his head, coughs, then resumes his nodding. You'd ask a nod, aye? Nod ask a ye, question for ye, aye? Okay, go ahead, ask your questions. Not as a sister, aye? Amaris. Lives in the Hive, away from here, away from the square. So long ago. Nod was separated from his sister, taken away. Okay, so your question is what?
Updated my journal.
You don't know her? He shakes his head sadly for a moment, chewing his lower lip. If you sees her, if he does, tell her Nod, her brother, worries about her, aye? He does, he worries. Okay, Nod, why don't you go and find her if you're worried about her? No! Nod covers his head with his arms, mumbling to himself. Nod can't speaks right no more. He can't. Nay, and smells of corpses and the dirt of the square, Ragpickers Square. No! The outburst sends him into a fit of hacking coughs. What happened to you, Nod? Nod sniffs, looking at the ground quietly. Finally, he begins nodding to himself, speaking softly. Nod was young, he was, and started hearing voices telling Nod to do this, do that. Bad things, bad, like chewing on Nod's fingers. He holds his hands to his face, and you can see old bite scars beneath the caked-on filth. Okay, go on. So Nod's parents takes him away, they does. They puts him in a dark place, a winged tower, where they pokes needles and hooks in Nod's head. Voices stop, they do. But Nod can't think right, can't talk straight. Nod escapes the place, he does, wakes up in the Hive, Okay. This place, a lot of weird stuff with the dead and experiments and... Yep. Starting to think it's a good thing that I can't remember everything. I might just take myself back to the mortuary. Okay, go on with your story, Nod. Nod wakes up, there's collectors, collectors poking at Nod, saying, look, not a deader. Deader he's not. Takes him back, takes him. And they takes Nod back, they does, back to the square. So long. Long years ago. Okay, Nod, I'll find your sister for you. Nod thanks ye, does. Nod thanks ye. Amaris was pretty. So pretty. Lives in the Hive now. Fair skinned she was. Hair like jet and always in blue. Blue. She was always in blue. Okay, goodbye, Nod.
Updated my journal.
Okay. So have a quick look. Where is it? Find Amaris. Collector named Nod asked me to find his sister Amaris and speaks to her for him. He describes her as an attractive young woman living somewhere in the Hive and that she was fair-skinned with black hair, always wore blue. Okay, that's a fairly good description, I would say. That's a fairly good description. Come on, Mort. Let's keep looking around, shall we? Lots of talking and lots of reading. But it's good. It's good. What have we got in here? What do we have? A stove made out of some sort of petrified wood. That's about it by the looks of it. Old Mebeth. Let's talk to old Mebeth. This squat old woman looks like she has had all the colour bled out of her. Everything from her hair to her shawl and to her robe. All are shades of grey. The only splotches of colour on her come from several strange herbs which are tied to her belt by their stalks. The herbs make a strange swish when she moves, like a broom. Okay, good day. The elderly woman turns and stares at you, and you notice the grey shades blanketing her body extend to her features as well. Her hair is a wispy grey, and her eyes are like chips of granite. She frowns when she sees you. And who might you be, I'm a traveller. Is that so? And where have you travelled from, then? From the mortuary through the Hive to here. Hopefully she'll take this as a joke. To Death's Kingdom and back, I think. The woman spits once, twice, 3 times, then makes a semicircle over her heart. Well, what you say, child, and pray one of the dead powers don't take offence at your words. Okay, I offended her. I went, I see, okay, and who are you? With a slight cackle, she wages her eyebrows. Have you not heard of old Mebeth, then, the midwife of the square? Have you not now? She narrows her eyes and her voice drops. Well, now you have, for I be Mebeth. So you're a midwife, then? Well, what do you do? Okay, look, come on. The name, are we saying the nameless one doesn't know what a midwife is? Okay.
Updated my journal.
I set bones right, drive the cough out of the sick, yank out squealing stubborn babes, mend cloaks or a rag or two, make cures and herbs and other such. She squints at you, studying her scars. Be needing a cure or 3, do you then? No, but just what do you mean when you say curses? Aye, you be needing some cures to look at you. Do you want to buy some, do you? She glances at the scars covering my body and then shrugs. Too late to be asking for them, I think. I don't think I need any healing. I don't need any cures right now, but they might be useful later. Yes, I like that. Could I see what you have? Let's have a look. Nameless one, I'm going to assume. Okay. I don't think I've done any shopping before. Buy, sell. Is this my stuff? Or her stuff? Whose is it? Cranium Rat Charm, Thrice Blind Charm. No, this is her stuff. This, yeah. Buy and sell. It's quite obvious. Ways, have a look. Have a look. Okay, bandages I've got, needle and thread, blood charm. These are all rather expensive as well, and I'm down to what, 112 coins. So I don't want to go. I don't want to be too much of a spendthrift at this point. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Does it tell me what they are, what they do? What's this? Aid, steal. No, I don't want to steal. Identify. Okay, that could be useful if I don't know what stuff is. Good to know. So we can... Mebeth can identify things. That could be useful. And if I become a mage, there's probably a chance I could get that spell myself. Or maybe there's scrolls as well, but all useful. Okay. It's a shame. Doesn't look like I can sort items, which is a shame. I don't need loads of knives. I don't need too many knives. So, she won't buy those. Tome of Bone and Ash, copper earring. I think the copper earring is just that. I don't think there is anything about the copper earring that's important. I could be making a terrible mistake, but I think I might sell the copper earring, the bronze bracelet. Okay, now my paranoia is kicking in. I'm going to have to check. Let's leave it there. And have a quick look here. Copper earring. Okay. Through copper circle, it looks like it was the victim of an eager lover or something that enjoys eating metal, for it's bent on one side and bears teeth marks. Okay. So I could sell that. The bronze bracelet. Thick bronze bracelet, heavy, simple, uninteresting. Probably sell it. Okay, so it looks like I could sell those two. And the junk. I'm going to keep the charm. Yep. And what does Mort have? Dustman's robes and bandages. Mortuary task list. I'm going to give that to Mort to hang on to. Mort can carry all of this stuff, I think. Receiving room logbook as well. Just make some space for myself. The bone charm, +2 to armor class. Yeah, bone charms are good. We need to look for charms. Okay, let's get back to Mebeth. And I came to purchase some cures and charms from you. Let's sell that. And this. Okay, 212. We've doubled our funds, which is good. Nothing else that she buys. I don't really want to sell the charms because at some point I need to start using those. We will wait until such a moment arises. Okay, Mebeth. So she buys things. And she can heal as well by the sounds of it. So this is good. Right, we need to go up. Another collector. Nod, we've spoken to. Can we go up here? No, we cannot. We can go up here. This is going northwest. Again, with my assumption that the screen is a standard northeast, southwest. Nothing else around. Get in here. Another collector. What is this? Something we can't get to. Okay. This archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar. As you come closer, however, the archway's outline begins to shimmer. You notice the handful of junk you've been carrying about begins to shimmer as well. Oh. Interesting. Looks like the junk is talking to the other junk. Let's thrust the junk into the archway. The wall of refuse flickers, wavers, and seems to fold in on itself, revealing an open space beyond it. Wow, that's cool. A passage or portal seems to have formed within the frame of the archway. Junk is not just junk, it would seem. Okay. Right, Mort. I think we should, Oh, damn. This is the portal that links the Ragpickers Square to the gateway to the trash warrens. It's already begun to shimmer due to the proximity of the junk you've got on you. Thrust the junk into the archway. Okay. Done. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Ragpickers Square. Okay. This is this gives us access to down here. Can I get back through that way is the question? Do I need more junk? How much junk do I have? 2. Right. We need to make sure that we pick up junk. It is now a valuable commodity, it would seem. Let's check this out. Okay. It's a door. It's a door. Trash warrens. A ragged middle-aged collector approaches you as you enter the area. Now, as you will find out slowly, I only have a couple of voices. You're going to be hearing the same ones. I'll use them just to try and differentiate between when I'm reading or speaking and when it's a character. So I do apologize that I don't have 100 different voices to put in. That would be nice, but not for me. Okay. He quickly looks at you over and over and sneers. Don't know you. I don't believe I've made your acquaintance either. The collector continues to glare at you. Okay, fair enough. He doesn't have a sense of humor. I'm looking for a man named Farad. What you're looking for is no concern of mine, Burke. He spits. What is concerning me is that you're still breathing in my presence. Oh, God. Everyone's so aggressive in this place. There is rather a lot of them as well. Okay. Okay. Show more. There's a lot of these. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them if they're all together in a confined space with nowhere to run away to. I don't really want to get into a fight here, so I'm not going to threaten him. Collecting bodies before they're dead sounds like a really good way to meet the lady. Sounds like a threat to me. I'm not going to insult him or attack him. I'm going to see if we can ignore him and continue on. As you turn to leave, you notice the collector drawing a knife from one of his pockets. Yep. Even when we try and avoid violence. Don't know what you was thinking about coming down here, but there's only one place you'll be going is the mortuary cutter. Yeah, I don't really want to go back there, thank you. Okay. Right. The others are neutral at the moment. These are trash warrens, thugs, and collectors. This is Anomoli. Anomoli. Okay. We don't really have a lot of options. Okay. Why won't you attack?
Done.
Okay. Hammer. Let's use the hatchet. Okay.
What's up?
This is just Mort.
Did you see that?
Okay. Now we have more enemies.
Okay.
What have we got? Oh, bronze bracelet. That's worth something. Right, ready? Which one? They're all enemies. Big fight. Let's go together. A bad feeling about this. He's running away. Okay. Well, it keeps the others away from us, I suppose. Oh dear, we're down in the warrens and everyone is attacking us. Come on.
Die.
This one. Okay, okay. Is there something I can shake? What does this do? Heals 9 hit points. Resistance. Let's use that. I had one of those on my quick. I'll put those in there. I can. Anything else of use I could do with this? I think that could be useful as well right now. Let's shove that up in here. And use that as well. See if it helps. I got a feeling I'm going to die. I have a horrible feeling I'm going to die. Right, more. Let's run away for now.
Damn it.
Critical misses are not good. Come on, hit them. And we have another one coming over here. This isn't this is not going well.
I'm gone.
Uninjured, uninjured, injured. Let's go after the injured one. Okay. Come on. Oh, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me. Let's use another one of these. Okay.
I'm hurt.
You see that?
Yep, I'm not in a good way.
You see that?
Come on. Look, okay. Okay, this is good. I have very low health.
I'm gone.
There's more of them. We're gonna have to finish them off, and then we'll have to do a bit of looting. He's running away. Okay, that's good. These are collectors. I don't really want to fight them. Let's see. Do they just move really slowly? Are they still coming after us? Yes, they are. We're gonna have to fight them.
Did you see that?
Come on. The one thing about the collectors is they don't...
How many times must this
Oh,
fool die?
dear. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, feel all stiff.
Where am I? Okay, this is interesting. I don't recognize this place. Well, somewhere new. We need to get back to Ragpickers Square. The Trash Warrens is a dangerous place for us. What do we have? Mort's still a bit hurt.
Yeah?
Can I heal Mort? Yeah, using up embalming fluid. That increases hit points. Used as a preservative for dead bodies. Fluid is more than sufficient to mask the smell of rotting bodies it's used on. Effects are temporary. Okay. Martyr. Who the hell is Martyr? Let's find out. You see a blockish woman dressed in a heavy burlap robe. She lumbers about the room, her joints popping as she bends over to pick up objects from the various tables. Her hair is bound back from her head with a bone hairpin, and she has a sour, curd-faced expression. She's mumbling to herself in a sing-song voice. Hello? Woman doesn't appear to hear you. Instead, she stumbles back to one of the long tables and begins picking at one of the corpses. Come on now, she clicks her teeth. Don't be all difficult on Martyr. He's been difficult, isn't he, Martyr? Yes, he is. I'll just watch her. From what you can see, it looks like she's digging teeth out of the corpse's mouth with only her hands and fingernails. Lovely. When that doesn't work, she pulls out a splintered wooden chisel and a mallet and thwacks at the gums until the tooth snaps free, then puts them in a bag at her waist. Excuse me, what are you doing? Martyr leaps away from the corpse, startled, and gives a piercing shriek. Ah! She catches her breath, then hisses angrily at the corpse on the table. If dead you were not, you might have said something earlier. False corpse, nasty corpse, yes. Have you no shame? So I could throw my voice and mess with her head, or I could try and get her attention. I'm going to throw my voice. You are the one who should be shamed, knocking out my teeth like that. Have you no respect for the dead? Ha! Marta puts her hands on her hips and puffs up indignantly. Like you cared for your teeth, all rotted and scored and syrup brown. Wonders they hadn't popped out of your bone box. She scratches her head. Isn't that right, Marta? Aye, all rot and gone they are. Do I continue it, or do I just get her attention? No, this woman seems a bit... She's not quite right. Excuse me, I'm the one who spoke, not the corpse. Marta squints and turns. Eh? How'd she get over there so fast? She mumbles to herself. Marta? How did he do that? No glimmer, no glimmer. This grey bait's blind and near deaf, says Mort. Marta's still mumbling to herself something about corpses and gratitude, which you don't quite catch. Okay, one more question, I think then we'll move on. Who are you exactly?
Updated my journal.
Marta, this one asks whose I was? Aye, he did. She starts humming. Nobody but mine, I'm Marta the seamstress. Marta the seamstress, Marta the seamstress. She turns away, back to the corpse, singing her name to herself. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything from this woman. Mort, I don't know where we are or what's going on, but I think we need to try and find a way out.
Good as done.
That would be both of us trying to find a way out. Okay. Nope. It's, does this go anywhere? No, it doesn't. This is the way out. Right. Buried village. Things have taken a turn. We definitely going to the trash dwellers. That don't think that was such a good idea. And we are now in a buried village. Things become intriguing. I think we'll explore the buried village in the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you're well, and until next time, take care.